Okay, hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Anderson the Spider Silva basically being fined by the UFC. And what I mean by that is, he was supposed to show up to these press events for UFC 161, I think it is, when he's supposed to be fighting Chris Weidman, right? And Chris Weidman basically, I guess Anderson Silva was basically saying, that fool's weak. That fool's a chump. He ain't no competition to me. So basically, what happens is he goes and flies back to Brazil, and Dana White and the UFC fine him $50,000 for saying, "Hey, you have an obligation to fight here. You have an obligation to fill your contract. You need to do these interviews." And I understand as a fighter, you really don't give a shit. Because, the Diaz brothers, they don't care. They just want to get in their ring and fight. They don't really want to do press events and fight and be like, well, I got to go talk about this guy and hype this fight up. I really think that's a downfall of combat sports, of actually promoting the fight. I think, yes, they should have like a couple interviews, but I think it's for the promoter. UFC should actually promote the fight and say, hey, this is what's going on. We are going to put out like a package. I know they have to do like the countdown show. They have to do this interview. They have to do interviews with all these media hypes. They have to do open workouts. It's just a lot for a fighter. So should he have got fined $50,000? That's a lot of money. But I guess because he's so rich and has a lot of money, he honestly, it's like chump change to him. But should he have got fined? I mean, it's his job. He should have done what he was supposed to do. I love the dude. I think the dude is a badass fighter. But even though he's the best fighter in the world, Dana White's not going to tap him on the shoulder and go, hey, it's okay. You could take time off. You don't need to do these press events. Because honestly, a lot of people are saying he's not motivated to fight. He's just thinking ahead to fighting John Jones, and that's it. And I got another question for you guys. What do you guys think about these MMA gloves? A lot of people are saying, because there's so many eye pokes and so many people getting injured, like in the last pay-per-view, you had Alan Belcher get his eye poked out. There's like 2 or 3 eye pokes in that pay-per-view, and a lot of people are saying you should have a glove that has like your fingers are covered. But if you had your fingers covered, let's say because you still need some way to grapple. You can't have a boxing glove and grapple, because I've seen that done and it's just not possible. So if you had like a glove, like a closed glove, even if you had like a snow glove, like the mitt, you would still poke someone. You could still poke someone in the eye. And I know if you're a great striker, you should not release your hand like that, because a lot of MMA fighters, when they box, their fist is not fully out. So when they extend, their hand goes like this and opens up, and it's not a good thing. And was it Michael Bisping's fault? No, he didn't mean to really do it. Should Michael Bisping be getting a title shot? I honestly think Michael Bisping should be getting a title shot. And another topic, will you guys ever think Michael Bisping will get a title shot in the UFC? He is like 12-3 or something in the UFC, some record like that. That fool's a beast. Okay, he's only lost a fight or two on TRT, so that is saying something. A lot of people are like, well, he's lost to a lot of #1 contenders. Bull crap! They're all on like this drug, and Michael Bisping is a guy who's never taken this drug, and Michael Bisping deserves a title shot. I've said this when he first went into the 185-pound division to beat that Charles, whatever the dude's name was, where he Muay Thai beat the dude up with Muay Thai clinch in Canada in his first fight. I was like, dude, this dude is on his way to being a champion, but they're not giving him a title shot. Why? Because they think Anderson Silva is going to do his ass whip. I think Anderson Silva would have a hard time fighting someone like Michael Bisping, because Michael Bisping would be up in your face, and Michael Bisping doesn't stop until the bell. He's always moving. He has great cardio, has decent wrestling. He has great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He has great boxing. He would always be up in your face. So I think Michael Bisping would win that fight. I've always said this. I made a previous video about Michael Bisping beating the shit out of Anderson Silva, and you guys were like, nah, he wouldn't win. I honestly think he would. So with that said, guys, just hope that Chris Weidman, when he versus the best fighter of all time, supposedly, Anderson the Spider Silva, hopefully he wins, because sometimes it gets to a point in my mind, because I'm a big MMA fan, that It gets old after a while to seeing Anderson Silva win, seeing GSP win, to seeing these guys win after win after win. Just let me know in the comment section below, what would you want to see? You want to see Chris Weidman be the guy to derail the actual the actual winning streak of Anderson Silva, 16-0 in the UFC. It's a beast, but it's just getting to the point. If he derails him, look at when Manny Pacquiao just fought. His last fight, he lost. Okay, if Chris Weidman is the guy that beats Anderson, there will not be a super fight. You will not need the John Jones super fight versus Anderson, because everybody will be like, oh, Chris Weidman beat him. And a lot of people are saying, well, Chris Weidman's just going to get smashed and get beat down. Nah, I think Chris Weidman has great wrestling, great power punching, and he has great jiu-jitsu, and he's the type of guy, he's been saying in interviews, I'm going to wear that belt in the bathroom, I'm going to wear that belt to the club. He's going to be like a Tim Sylvia. When Tim Sylvia was champion, he wore that belt everywhere he went. He was in the nightclubs wearing that. He was in the grocery store shopping wearing that. This has been another MMA Breakdown video. So let me know what you guys think. Should Anderson Silva got fined $50,000? Should they change the MMA glove? And should they physically give Michael Bisping a title shot at 185? I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.